It's the Cable MTG Show.
Yeah, Shield is just one of the best cards in Cube. I'm just gonna slam it. Mox and sure are sweet though. Oh man, I was getting hungry. This is perfect. Looking at Sneak Attack, looking at Mox Opal. Maybe it's Fairy, huh? Do some like Esper control thing. That could be frustrating. What do y'all think? Fairy or Sneak Attack? I mean, Black-Red's pretty good. In my professional opinion. Seems like chat's pretty split. It is nice to be incentivized to draft like random reanimation. Someone that killed the Shieldred, you can just rebuy it. Look at Probe Seething Song and Blightsteel. Blightsteel is a card for Sneak Attack. This is not a card for Necromancy, you know, is the issue with it. Let's go Seething Song. Let's go. Seething Song never works out for me, but this time it'll work out. This time will be different. Hey, Spiced Weasel TV, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 39 months. Hell yeah. So Ashen Rider works well with Sneak Attack and Necromancy. We didn't see that Shallow Grave earlier, though. You think Shallow Grave might wheel? That could be kind of cool. Yeah, whatever. Cool. You like draft for Shieldred? I mean, we did that in the last draft, right? Got us some W's. It's certainly good. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune would be fucking sick here. Wheel's pretty good with Reanimator, too. You want to try the new Emrakul in Vintage Cube? It seems a little wonky for Vintage Cube, right? You'd almost have to build a specific cube with it in mind. Or, like, already have a strong colorless element. Or just say that the madness text on it is irrelevant. 6 colorlesses is just a lot, that's all. Well, I assume a Vintage Cube's already gonna have plenty of discard outlets. I don't think just adding 10 Pain Lands or whatever is gonna give you enough colorless. Yeah, it's a madness one, you're Acto's boyfriend. And it steals all creatures when you cast it. You sack all creatures when it dies. It's like a 12/12 or something. I don't know, it's big. And then, yeah, it has madness for 6 colorless. Wow, this pack, huh? Soul Ring, Recall, Sapphire. In the typical reanimation deck, Ancestor Recall is actually like way better than these other two options. You're a combo deck that's trying to put cards together, and usually your mana requirements are very compact in Reanimator. You have like Entomb and then a Reanimate, you know, it only takes 2 mana. So a card like Soul Ring doesn't really fit. And Recall can let you like overfill your hand to like discard on turn 1 and like actually be a combo piece, like not just a draw spell. So it's pretty exceptional. That said, this isn't a typical Reanimator deck. This is like a sneaking Reanimator, right? And we already have 2 real high quality 4-drops that are worth ramping into. On top of a Reanimator creature that's like really easy for us to cast. So we're gonna grab the Soul Ring. Maybe that library will come back, huh? That pack was fucking ripped. I'm gonna take Badlands over Bone Shards. I would love a Bone Shard though. Recurring Nightmare, Smuggler's Copter, and Dark Ritual. I'm gonna take the Dark Ritual. Like I was just talking about how we have an actual use of fast mana in this deck. Might as well grab some more, huh? The Flash is cute with Ashen Rider, but I don't know if it's worth splashing for. We can almost just cast the Citadel, huh? A lot of rituals. I kind of like the Talisman with our current curve, and I kind of like the Restless Vent. I'm going to take the Talisman here. If something gross happens, like that 4th wheels, then we'll have a white source all lined up for it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just a cut down. This pack's between Grim Monolith and Verdant Catacombs. Grim Monolith could make a Zerta look real sexy, right? We have a couple colorless payoffs here. Could also just set me up for Sneak plus Activate, or just help making me cast this Grave Titan. Verdant's pretty sweet, though, right? We have these nice dualies. Brutality is a discard outlet. Or Warg's Fixing. Little tutor action. An interesting path this draft would have been Recurring Nightmare and Grist, huh? We certainly saw the green fixing for it. Recurring Nightmare plays pretty well with Grist. Pretty grindy. What about Astral Dragon? Yeah. The Citadel's looking like more and more castable. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Comrade Crab Cake, thanks for 31 months. It's time. It is. It is indeed time. What time is it? Citadel with 10 and 12 drops? Yeah, but it's awesome. You're playing those cards for free. It fucking rules. I kind of like Manifold Key here. Like, that's not different than, like, channeling into those cards, right? Which people are actively excited to do. Yeah, you do need to be playing artifact shit for Turtle. Unclear Mox, Archon. We're gonna take the Mox, but man, I think this would be like one of the better Wheel of Fortune decks if I got one of those. Just a fetch here. This Vamp too. I mean, we already have an Imperial Seal. A lot of times, too many like tutor to the top of your library effects can get kind of clunky. I think I like the fetch. Wouldn't hit a him wheel. How do you feel about a Minsk Splash? It's a Woodfall Primus here. The green fixing was going kind of late earlier, and so like maybe we saw it all, but maybe there's more to come, huh? Trax is a hot pickup. But why, Caleb? Is that card good? How y'all feel about Manifold Key here? We got Grim Monolith and Soul Ring. Might be enough. Yeah, Duretti, Currency Converter, and Gut all kind of make sense here. I think I'm going to take this Currency Converter. Prevents us from flooding out. Gives us some nice filtering, and it's a discard outlet. Even makes treasure for the Minskin Boom. With the card done, tap the Manifold Key, too. Definitely a Through the Breach, Definitely. If the Breach wasn't in the pack, I'd grab that Inquisition. Just another card to hit a counter spell out of the opponent's hand. The lists do slap. I wouldn't hate another green source. Or two. If we were into Show and Tell, I mean, Tarn does get an island. I don't need the Talisman with our curve. Research Desk is like kind of good filtering. Oh, it's kind of bad filtering too, right? It's not good at finding fatties. I like Baleful Strix a lot. I don't think I like Baleful Strix off the splash, though. I think this is between Glorybringer and Bloodchief's Thirst. Nah, I don't think there are really enough cards in the pack, Will. Fucking maybe. I guess Goldspan Dragon is also fixing. Helping out that mint splash. None of these cards do anything for me, right? You like the FTK? Is the FTK better than like the Raptor though? It's a slot it's kind of competing with. I like the Citadel a little bit more for splashing that show and tell. I think the Duretti's better than Firebolt. Yeah, especially because we got this black removal in here. Blue doesn't seem to be worth it for show and tell. You don't think this card looks good in this deck? I think it looks fucking insane. Yeah, maybe I'll just got the FTK too. So this is 11 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. We need more than that. At least one more. This would just be 2 green sources and 2 blue if I got this forest. 3 green if I play the forest. I guess Dark Ritual helps with double black. You wouldn't play the forest? I kind of like adding another island and having both green and blue at 3 sources each. But I also need another mountain, so we go to 7 red. What if I got this Hymn to Turok? Hymn to Turok's kind of sweet with show and tell, though, huh? Yeah, 10's probably enough sources, right? So it's 3, 3, 7, 10. Plus currency converter, like, helping with all of them. With the currency converter, I almost don't want to even want to Imperial Seal for a green source here. Getting him means that I'm not activating converter on 2, though. I could just not cast it, the seal. Just chill. I kind of dig that. Yeah, if I had like a Thoughtseize or a Duress, then grabbing that would make sense to me. They could have Grief, so I should activate this on their end of turn. I guess I'll get this down, because they have more discard. He could end up being sweet with this converter. How many removal spells do we have for this bat? Collect Brutality, Blood Chief's Thirst, that's it. I can instant speed make one red source. It's not enough here, though. Damn. Manifold Key untapping the Converter or the Ruby. That's probably worth, right? This feels like it was a lot of cards. We're very close to a sneak attack plus activation. Manifold Key can filter into red. Oh, I can just show and tell in the sneak attack. Then we need another treasure from the currency converter. Interesting. So if we show and tell here, they could put in a mountain and then cast Petty Theft. I think that's fine though, right? Still getting a card exiled to the Ashen. We're one permanent away from a Citadel win here. That seems fine, right? Yeah, the currency converter is giving me another red here. Like, they play a draw 7, we can sneak in the Shielder in response. This Atraxa was nuts, by the way. Didn't we get like 6 cards? Might be one of my better Atraxas. Yeah, that was awesome. So this doesn't kill Shark. It does kill Vendini Click and it does kill Bat. I wonder if Firebolt's better at that or FTK, which does kill Shark. Or maybe the deck's just good. Maybe we don't need to funk with it. Oh, it seems like they're gonna have plenty of blockers for Blightsteel. Let's cut Blightsteel for one of those, like a Firebolt or something. Cast almost all of them. Yeah, right, in that one turn. Feels like Converter was good that game. Glad I picked it so highly. Manifold Key even did something. Yeah, with Manifold Key and the Talisman and the Mox Ruby, it's gonna be like way easier for us to get double red for Sneak plus Activate than I was thinking. Maybe I should be on 6 red sources. You're right, the deck is fun, right? I was thinking it'd be fun. Oh man, I'm in such a good place. My tummy's happy. I've had plenty of tea and water. Good tunes. Some sweet decks. That's like all I want. Put a mold 5 on the play over there. Nice little Monday, exactly. How's the liver doing? It's been doing well. I had it checked out before I left for the UK. Great to hear. Yeah, really great. It was especially cool because it meant I could taste a little bit of scotch on my trip to Scotland. Wouldn't have been the same otherwise. It was like one of the highlights of the trip. Oh no, I gotta check before the trip, bro. Oh no, Tybalt, no. Oh wow, should we just cast an Atraxa next turn? We have both splash colors and a currency converter to make white. Alright, fair enough. I don't think I need to seal for anything here. This all seems pretty good. And this way I'll have one more red mana for Sneak plus Activate. Well, I guess I could have sealed for Seeding Song. Awesome. That was everything I wanted from a round one. Skull Clamps. I'm a mana short of a turn 2 Atraxa here. So a Soul Ring or a Dark Ritual off the top would be pretty nice. Grim Monolith wouldn't work it. It's got to be something that allows me to have red and black mana. Oh, I'll just fucking do that. And I never thought the sneak attack was going to do anything. Or the Seeding Song, rather. Oh, you can get Blightsteel as a artifact. It's like a free ad. We do have to decide between Show and Tell and Hymn to Turok here. I guess even if they disenchant Sneak Attack, we still have Necromancy on Atraxa. Lousy 5 cards. Not the worst turn 2. Eska's Chariot. Necromancy might actually just be ideal here. Oh, some good cards. This is so much fun. Let's add some red stuff. What's the last cut? Is it Citadel? It's probably Blightsteel again, They're just always gonna have a blocker. I actually like the black removal spells too, but if I'm bringing in Pyrokinesis, I probably want to up the red card count. So that's intuitive to me. Hell yeah, cranked. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't think this is like the best deck that I've drafted this season or whatever, or maybe not even today, but it's certainly a sweet one. Certainly a lot of fun. Just the worst necromancy of all time. Does give me my second red for Pyrokinesis, though. I got Manglehorn. Oh, it's going to pop my Soul Ring. Feeling better about my necromancy. I would indeed necromancy anyone. Look at that amazing art. How could you not? Definitely a necromancy positive stream. Oh, we're getting drained. That is potentially very bad for me. We'll see. See what they're draining into. Their blue-green deck. Prime time is rough. Well, the Pyrokinesis can take out those cat tokens at least. Or we could slam Citadel and Prey. I mean, we can still Pyrokinesis. Yeah, right? What are they gonna do? They're in fucking green deck. Let's kill these before their turn. Makes the cradle smaller. And I don't think I want to serve with Boo anyway, because it makes me weak to a bounce plus crew or something. Oh man, we can sack Ashen Rider to Minsk. That could be sick. Oh, the Chariot's gonna copy the token. It's cute. How do you feel about show and tell here? Don't know much about their hand. think it's probably fine. Should I go to 1? Because I can Dark Ritual for a life, thanks to Bolas's Citadel. And then I would have the mana to Duretti and Sneak Attack. Oh, we've got Seething Song here, too. Yeah, maybe it's just 1. Maybe it's just 2, not 1, because then I don't have to tap the Peatland, right, if we have Seething Song. They draw 2 if we kill a Skull Clamp. I think that's fine, though, because we're annihilating for 4. This would be a bad time to get stifled. Nutty fucking card. His hand's got some mana issues. We don't have that second black for him to Turok. And we don't have anything to sneak attack out yet. There's a lot of stuff in the deck to sneak attack out, though. Uh-oh. Blightsteel off the top. Come on. Fuck. I no longer wish to draw Blightsteel. Oh, they might have Solitude. Maybe Atrax is just always my best. Just always the best. Well, Blightsteel would do it again. Well, let's see if it lands. They could have a force for me. Show and Tell is better against Force of Will, but it's much, much worse if they just like put a creature into play to block the Blightsteel, right? Sick. Life is good, folks. Life is good. And Blightsteel did something. Love the variety of wins this deck's getting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the Sneak Attack, we got the Necromancy, we got the Show and Tell, we got the Through the Breach. And then we got Minsc and Boo here, Minsc and Shielded, chillin'. And we had some Citadel wins. We hardcast both Kozilek and Atraxas so far. Yeah, we've had some good ones. Based on the Mother Runes, I feel like I should be doing the board in like we did against the green deck, right? Where we're bringing a bunch of red removal. They also showed me blue cards, though, right? Or blue mana. Maybe not a spot where I want to be pyrokinesising. I'm just gonna run it back, and then based on the next game, I might adjust. Turn 1 library again. We have all of our splashes accounted for. I think our best draw here is Citadel, of course. Because we could just drop that turn 3. Mana Crypt. That could get real zesty. I guess if they go land creature here, then they're out of library range. Well, that's another 6-drop that I could just slam next turn. I want to see this band this year. I'm going to see Coheed. Them, Too Many Zoos, and Primus are playing in here in Madison at Breeze Stevens Field. Kind of nice to see a show in an open field every once in a while. It's pretty pleasant. Open sky. It is on the same day that I booked a metal festival that's happening here in Madison. But the main band that I wanted to see at the metal festival, Oceans of Slumber, don't go on until later at night. And the Breeze Stevens Field show starts at 6 p.m. and ends at 10 p.m. And the two venues are like a few blocks away from each other. So I'm gonna be venue hopping. I'm gonna go to Breeze Stevens Field, see catch all of Too Many Zoos, all of Coheed, and then catch like the first little bit of Primus, who I have seen before. They are good, you know. And then switch over to Oceans of Slumber, who I've wanted to see for like a very long time. Sweet prog band. Heliod is not in this cube. Oh, fair, Omnom King. Fair enough. Well, unfortunately, I've also seen Coheed multiple times. It's probably fine either way. This Aether Spellbomb's kind of addicting. Hey, Chimera 3 thinks the sub thinks the 13 months. Oh, I was like terrified. They were tapping all that mana. I was like, what could they have? Kind of glad they didn't pump Ballista here. Another Brutality can clear it. And Timeless Dragon's not the best Hymn to Turok hit. But we can slam Grave Titan again next turn. And their library's off. Opponent's got all the mana in the world, but at least the library's off. Step 1. Make it a dragon. Oh shit. That turtle's gonna fuck me up. I was like, this Grave Titan can race a dragon. Opponent's Hellbent. I think I'm still supposed to slam the Titan and just like hope they whiff on their turtle. It's not a great spot to be in. Yeah, they have the Clue redraw too. The ward on the turtle is 4. It's a lot. Great turtle deck too, and a lot of artifacts. Oh wow, they whiffed, Tom. My life total here is actually very precious. Because they trigger this, it goes up to 6, then it's 10 damage just by itself. So I don't think I can tap this Peatland to play the Citadel. I think I have to do this. Wow. So if I play this show and tell, I am dead to any artifact off the top. I would need them to whiff one more turn. I'm pretty sure the last card in hand is a land right now. For the content. I don't like that reasoning at all. I could clone the Metamorph and have a blocker, or I could clone Grave Titan and activate Citadel. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Rockslide Jr., thanks for the sub, thanks for 41 months. God, if we'd served with the stupid zombie tokens, we'd have a win here. Apparently I was supposed to play the Citadel pre-combat, huh? I just win now? No, they're at 12. Citadel only deals 10. Oh, see if they lose the flip. Nice. Yeah, that could be certainly winning. Well, we have 10 if we copy the dragon. Anyway. So might as well. The flash in subtlety. Can I get a mana crypt flip? They lost! They lost the flip! Oh, I should have had a stop set. But if they play an artifact for the Cannoneer, then I just activate, right? Sick. Yeah, put myself in a spot where I wasn't gonna die to the Stifle creature if they had the flash Stifle creature with those blocks. Like, they had to play an artifact pre-combat to rep lethal, and then we respond to that with the 10 damage thing. Or if they had a post-combat burn spell, then you respond with the 10 damage. Sweet. Yeah, that thing rocked. That was a lot of fun. And it's 9 o'clock. All right, let's drive one more.